For our first character, we have Android 21. For some reason, I didn't actually bother to fully make it out, but the this is about all you can really do with the women body for so far, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to be updated. And yeah, you can see the inputs on screen, so I don't gotta really tell you much, but if you need me to tell you, I can just DM you. Character is the one character that I'm actually really excited to show you because he's a shinobi, duh. And obviously, as you can tell, really he's really inspired by Toby. Um, I'm actually really proud of this character too. No, I'm not gonna tell you the name because fuck you. And this is one of I think four characters who have a transformation into a second form, and there's only one character with three or two, I guess. And so this is his current transformation. There was another one, but I decided to remove it because it made sense, but it also didn't. So I just bothered to. I just said, hey, how about we just don't do it then? I actually am really. This is the character I grind towers with for, so I can get more money to make more characters, and you know, that's about how it works around here. This character is the unmasked variant of the last character that I showed you. There is I think there's little difference in their movesets, like in the grand scheme, but there is a difference in their design. If you can't tell, it's the second form, not this current one, because it's just kind of the same fit without the mask and the hood. And and yeah, again, this is also another character I grind towers with, but I don't do it. I don't use him as often because he's kind of compared to the mask variant. The second form, however, is very fire based, and as someone who is a a little bit of a power maniac, I love this part of the character, and I try to use it as much as I can. Yes, you can preload as the transformed variants, but I gotta be true. I don't want to do that because I'm cool like that. You know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. This is a character that I just kind of said whatever the fuck to while making, because I have no clue why I made them. They're very lackluster of a character, which is why this part of the video is like 2 seconds long. There's not much I can say about it other than like, oh, he looks like Goku. Oh my god, whoa! And his whole moveset is just kind of bare bones, and I really need to give him a remake because it's kind of ass. Here is one of the characters that I decided to start making. Yes, Ender 21 was not made before this character because I was doing other shit. Um, here's Toji Fushiguro from JJK. Um, I actually really like how he came out. He actually came out pretty goddamn good. I know there's some like wiggle room in terms of like I could remake him, but so far I think this is like a really good one. I'm actually pretty proud of him. He came out pretty he came out pretty damn. He came out better than what I was expecting. Right here is one of the Saiyans I was talking to you about. I think that was you. I don't remember. This is the character with two other transformations. I tried to make them at least a little bit different. Um, by a little bit, I mean you're gonna see. It doesn't matter if I keep talking or not. Um, this character is someone that I actually put like a good amount of thought into while making, and even though his moveset's kind of lackluster, this second form, however, the fit is representative of what he is actually wearing under that cloak and the little his whatever he's wearing on his belt or pants, whatever. This is exactly what he looks like underneath all of that. There's one small issue is that his supers take up a lot of meter, like at least half per super, I believe. And that's about it, honestly. I just realized that I did not show you the second form, so that's my bad. Whoops. This guy right here is me testing out like what I can do with the big, like the big body build. Yes, I did name this nigga Tyrone, and yes, that is electric punches. I think you will like this. I think you would like this part of the game too, because it kind of reminds me of the you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I am gonna go back and like redo some of his movesets, moves. Damn, his moveset because I was just kind of throwing shit together and testing some shit out. So this is not the final product of his like thing. He does, however, have another transformation that is based off of Legendary Super Saiyan like Broly shit. I think I made it look pretty cool, but other than that, there's nothing much else to say about it. To be honest with you, I did have a completely different script plan, but I never wrote it, so you're just getting pure unadulterated whatever comes out of my mouth. I did keep most of his moves from the other stuff, and this is the first time I'm actually ever using this big ball move right here. I thought it would fit, so I just kind of used it. Right here, we got Satoru motherfucking Gojo. I won't lie to you. I had to pull some strings for this shit to work, because if I didn't, then it wouldn't make sense like in the slightest. So I had to use some like ball abilities to make blue and red like make it look like its own thing. That little gray glow on his body is supposed to be like his infinity or his limitless. I tried to make it look like cool or like something that you could see without it being like weird and off-putting. Obviously, it doesn't fucking work. And he has a second form where instead of just being like, oh, he took his mask off, he actually turns into his Shibuya arc form, where he look not Shibuya arc form. He literally turns into the Shibuya arc stuff, where he looks like Toji a little bit. I hate the fact that every character in this game like flies as their basic like movement. So that other than that, everything else looks pretty alright. Um, I reused that big ball ability to make it look like purple. I don't know if I did a really good job or not. I have another one that I can use for that same reason, but this one I think that just works. Like, and right here, we're getting to the meat of it. This is the whole reason why I made this fucking video. This is supposed to be Virgil. It doesn't look too correct. I do like how it incorporates the sword and the like fist fighting. So that makes it look like he's using Beowulf and Yamato. His the little teleport move we saw him use earlier is supposed to look like his trick, and then his supers are based off of his sword moves he does in Devil May Cry 5. The portrait, however, the portrait looks weird. I can't fix that. I have no power in that. I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna have to look. I'll probably change it a little bit later, but I can't make promises to be honest. Um, that's about it. That's all I wanted to show you. I really hope you liked it because I really like doing this. I actually want to do this a little more, little video stuff. I think this looks pretty cool.